Please turn your sound on to hear full explanations of our answers. Thank you. The question is, what are good sports betting sites? And the answer to that is, well, Betfair is the best. Betfair is actually a betting exchange. So unlike bookies, who are always trying to give you a bad price so that they can make a profit out of you, Betfair takes a very, very tiny amount out of all trades placed on there. And the reason for that is it's an exchange. It's just a middleman. It allows people to come together. It allows you not only to make bets, but also to offer people other bets. And that is a kind of weird concept if all you've ever done is place bets at the bookies, because it basically allows you to be the bookie. So you can take a totally different strategy if you want. Even if you don't want to be a bookie, what that allows you to do is to also, you can make a bet, and as the match goes on and you're actually in the money, you were proven right. If you want to, if you want to pay out early, kind of like a bit, you can pay like a little bit. It's almost like paying a bit of insurance. You can pull out the bet early, just in case something bad happens to your team later. You'll make less money that way, slightly less, but it allows you to secure your profits. So it's very interesting, the amount of stuff you can do. But the main thing is that the prices there are better than any bookie out there. Because if they weren't, then well, I mean, they always are. It's just by feature of something called arbitrage, which means that an exchange is always going to offer the best odds around. Also, though, you do want to have an account really at lots of other bookies too, just in case. There may be markets that Betfair doesn't do. And if you go to oddschecker.com, then you can see that there are many, many other bookies. And I recommend opening accounts at 3 or 4 of the big ones. Then it always gives you the choice to place a bet at the lowest one, the one given the best price. So it's always worth doing that, particularly for markets that Betfair doesn't cover. And so it's generally a good idea to do that. There's no, what you should not do is just have one sports betting account, because that means you're at the mercy of whatever prices that bookie happens to offer. And different bookies tend to offer better prices on different sports. So you got to have a few accounts to really get the full advantage, because they take advantage of guys who are just a little bit lazy and don't want to open accounts at more than one. And they'll lure them in by saying they've got really good prices on this and that, but it usually turns out it's like a supermarket. They'll lure you in with really great prices on some of the produce they have, but then it turns out that actually their prices are really bad for lots of other stuff. That's exactly what a lot of bookies do. So don't let them do that to you. Shop around, basically. Have accounts at all the major ones, and then you can't go wrong with that. So anyway, I hope that was useful for you. Listen, I want to show you something. It's a really amazing betting system, and this betting system is different to any other. The way that it works is it gives you reliable, consistent, long-term profits, and for the most part it gives you a small, nice level of profits. Nothing too crazy, but it also has a potential for big upside. So every now and again you should win big with it. So it's not like making some silly claims that you're going to be a millionaire every single day or anything stupid like that. No, this is a really good system with solid logic behind it. I do recommend it. At least have a look and see what it's all about. That's what I recommend you do. Just click the link in the description box below. You'll be able to read more about it and see exactly how it works. And then, you can decide whether you want to go ahead and use it or not. But that's your choice, But at least if you've read about it, whether it's worth going for or not. Have a look, though. I recommend it. I think personally that it's a really, really good system. So click the link, check it out, and I'll see you soon in another video. Take care.